Hi all, welcome to my Game Week 70 rewards. We have ourselves a healthy amount of essence, healthy amount of promotions, and a lot of unluckiness to report as well. Basically, we missed out on what was in essence a massive chance to win our first game week, as it were, for Contender, which we'll get to in a minute. Basically we ended up with $20 cash or 15 quid. Basically we were at 30 quid. We finished 21st for Contender Division 2 for in seasons. When we go down to it, obviously arena stuff's there. Bochum finished 12th. The DNP in the end, not DNP, sorry, the error led to go for Dana crippled us from the top 5 Ordets. If we'd captained him, we would normally captain one of Ordets, Hoffman or Sissoko, would have really got us in contention. But these things happen. It's just when you run 4 Danas, it's the risk you take. So mix of essence and unluckiness across the board. Unlucky with captains. I said the main talking point really for the game week is to do with in-season Contender. If I go here, that was in the end had a half a chance, but this is where all the action was. We finished 21st. Basically, Quasi-Philian China went mad this afternoon in the lunchtime game. But as you can see from this, basically what we needed if we went Division 2 or Division 1. If we went Division 1, because it was what, 5? Because I did check, it's 5-5-4. Basically, 5-5-5 is what we would have had. We had to have run in net Jordan Smith, then we had to run Miller, Rocky, Bowie, and Nicky Cadden. If we'd run that as a 5, we'd have 555 points, and we'd have a couple grand. Like 1500 quid in Div 1, we'd have 700, 600 quid in Div 2, we would have won it by about 20 points. Initially, the aim would have been for this team, really should have just been Smith, Bowie, Cadden over Levitt, really. I would probably still run Iredale, and I might have run Rocky. I might have just changed it up. What I'd have done was I would have changed it up simply because of, does Cadden come back and just to give him a bit of game time from the start, give him like a half and get him off, and then it was the other way about. He got given like the last like a half hour, got an assist and got 60 odd points. Basically Hibs were the team to go for in Contender, and yeah, we just were unlucky. Like the 10 minutes that Cadden got, it gets a decisive, can't fault it. But Bowie ran right for 26 minutes, and yeah, we just played it all wrong in the end. But one of these game weeks we will nail Hibs right and we'll be cooking. And people were saying to me, gee, how did you get this all wrong? It's just unlucky, really. Like even the limited side, I could have nailed it spot on, and I should have just went Smith, Iredale, Levitt, Miller, Boyle there. You had 60 odd points right off the bat there. In fact, what would 109, so you'd add 68 to that. You could, with the right teams with like 500 points, you could have near enough cleaned up there, and you'd make a couple of grand in a game week, but we didn't. So another 15 quid for the kitty, I'm not complaining. Right, for the midweek stuff we have our usual 2 4-mans that we've been running. For the conference night stuff, see how these both play out in season. See if Beljo gets a decisive this week. Contender, we brought in Cedric Soares just because it's like 30p, and none of the J1 guys that I was looking at, I thought who could I go for, and I just thought go Soares. And then we've got an all-star team with all Prem built around Ruiz de Gallaretta, because I didn't want to put them all Hughes, and I thought might as well put 4 that should play at least, and all 4 should, and could be an interesting one, might be Palace v Newcastle. And then for best of Europe, I've just went with Europa League and just seeing how that plays out with Heidel, Mandragora, Luca Ranieri, Anthony and Rayan Cherki. See how we do from there. Essence wise, if I go, I'm still learning the UI. I need to do a bit of club tidying, if I'm brutally honest, see who we can get rid of, keep, all that good stuff. But 34 rare essence, 82 limited, really building up nicely. As I said, get them all for next season. There is like a feeling you could just open them just now for J1 stuff, but if honest, I'd rather just leave it. Keep it all for next season is my feeling still, and just take it for there really. Just leave it for next season, and then you've got 25-26 cards, and if I've got 500 coming to start the season, we're cooking. Now, big talking point is we are in the final straight for rivals. So basically we're going to put all our tickets to use. I'm just going to enter all the European games for now and everything that's like. So basically we're going to go absolutely hard and put 80 odd tickets to use. The aim is that we want to try and get the win streaks happening a lot, get the 2-star boxes in as much as we can, try and get as much essence from like one, try and even if it's 1 essence every 3 wins, I'm all for it. But yeah, we're going to go absolutely hard. I'll probably cover a stream maybe on the weekend ones, but as I said, for tomorrow's game we've got right off the bat we've got 3, 4, 10, 15, 19, 21, 22, 24, 28 there, 31, 34, 35, 39, 43, 47, 52, and obviously come the weekend is when it just gets a bit bloated, so 54, 57, 58, 59, 61, yeah, it should be alright, and it just like see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. As I said, win an arena match by less than 40 points, high cards, win at least the match with at least a player receiving a yellow or a red card. I'll wait till like the 10 o'clock game is in before I commit and all that good stuff. If you've seen in the notes, we have quite a lot of specials coming up. The Heritage Edition for Harangi and Sakura. So basically K-League and J-League Sakura, and now there's Best of Asia as well, which is class if you've not seen it. Big fan of this, and basically top 60% gets XP, top 400 gets the money, and J1's version is basically the same for those curious. Top 400 could happen, like what's important is it's enter with free Sakura cards. Now what helps in my case is I already have in season cards, so I can already run 2 limited before I do anything. 2 in season limited, I only need 3, so I'm already playing at advantage. And if I'm honest, Shoji and Naito are pretty much 2 solid shouts, and I don't mean to sound cheeky, it allows me to then cover more at Contender for the game week. Like I would like to run K-League Harangi or J-League Harangi, like Sakura. I probably will run this. I am going to spend the rest of tonight just building up all these squads initially, because I'm a bit busy the rest of the week, so I'm going to try and get everything done tonight, get them all built. I started building just before the video, but get these all built and say to yourselves, right, what do we have, what are we lacking, what do we need, and see what we can put together. Because I think Bundesliga we're going to have at least 4 teams with Dana, and maybe sort out MLS, but I'll see what I can build, make things happen. I have had brief looks over the games. Vispa I've looked at for Kono, Sandfresh is an option, Gamble Osaka against Yokohama is a serious option, but I'll have a think, see what we can put together and take it from there. But yeah, big fan of this event. If I can go to the actual news item quickly, just to wrap up. Basically, it talks about the shirts, and everyone knows the J Champions League, but do you know the call status of K League and J1? So it's first ever Heritage Edition cards with 2 massive game weeks with $65 in cash prize, our finest ever Sorare jerseys, and 1 unforgettable trip to witness cult football greatness live in Asia. So very nice card designs, and the thing is as well, these are going to be very handy throughout the rest of the season, so I can't exactly fault them being in season. And the shirts are very nice. I was joking on Twitter saying take my money, and yeah, the both shirts look top drawer, where you wear them or have them framed. So definitely be keeping our eyes in special comps, market promos and social media giveaways. Double up obviously is applicable, so for the next few days, guaranteed essence or card reward, 10% chance to unlock a bonus edition, and then promo duration is from earlier today, late in the week. And then obviously each day during the promo, one lucky manager who buys a Heritage Edition card will win an exclusive Heritage Edition jersey. On 6th of May, we will reward the top collector at that time for each J-League and K-League 2025 limited collection with one of these special jerseys. So, for example, if I look at a Vispa, I'm guaranteed it's probably going to be quite high. But see what we can put together. And obviously the 2 market game missions. That's basically win $10 in market credit when you get positive decisive with a Sakura or a Harangi. So see what we can put together and take it from there. Obviously important to keep in mind with the 2 different game week events, like one now and one in May. If I was to actually have a quick brief look at, say, like a Vispa. Let's have a quick look at someone that has like a Vispa cards. Not on sale. Please, I just want to look at the limiteds. Just for talking sake, that's where I'm explaining it. We'll just use this person. So Sam, a Vispa for 2025. The leader for limited is 900 at the moment. Sutonio 640. So yeah, you'd be already chasing it because it is for 50. You're getting new card, owned, and special edition card design. This person has already gone absolutely mad in buying up a Vispa. Fair play to them. Not hanging about. So yeah, and the thing is, if you were to look at like a rare collective, for example, it'd be a lower score but more expensive. But see what happens in the grand scheme of things. But let me know, folks, what your thoughts are on all of what's been said. It said Rivals ends over the week, that's why we're all going hard. It wasn't in this patch notes, but it was in like last week's one. But nonetheless, see what happens and we'll take it from there. So have a good one, folks. Take it easy. Thanks for listening, and I'll catch you all later.